So today we have the Mercedes-Benz CLS 63 AMG. Just going to manoeuvre it in so we can have a look round. So here we are in the Mercedes-Benz CLS 63 AMG. So this particular model has 20-inch rims, so they're not standard. They look incredible, but they're not standard. The standards are 19s. So these are bigger, lower profile tyres, actually a 25 profile tyre on this bad boy, so immediately it's apparent that it's a harsh ride in comparison to some cars, but this is the AMG version of the CLS, so the most hardcore in the range. So it has a 5.5 litre V8 twin turboed, so it underwent a change in 2014. The old engine was a 6.2 litre V8 naturally aspirated, so there was a bit of a hoo-ha when they revised the engine. A lot of worried people, but they needn't have worried because this produces more power and it's also more fuel efficient. So it has a 7-speed automatic gearbox. Just keen to get it off all of these roads with speed humps so I can see what it's like. It makes a really nice noise from those quad exit exhausts. You do, as it's changing gears, you get a little bit of slippage, that is for sure. So it's just one of those cars that you drive and don't really realise that you're driving anything special until you put your foot down. And then it does feel special. It's quite a civilised V8 burble in comparison to some of the other V8s I've driven recently. So it really is quite a practical car as well, this. It's 4 doors, 4 seats, big boot. The rear seats can be folded down as well to make even more space. So you know, you get supercar levels of performance, but in a practical car. So you find that this appeals to a lot of people. In my opinion, it's also the best looking AMG in Mercedes range, apart from the GT, of course. But it's a good choice. And when I mean supercar performance, I do mean supercar performance. You know, this will out-accelerate a Ferrari F430. So 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds is not shabby. Rear view camera is incredible. The definition is just so much better than the one in my Jag. Very nice, like it. So in here you've got the all black interior, very nice. You've got this huge 8-inch screen in front of you, controlled down here with the Mercedes system. That I've driven recently is the new Mustang, which is a faster 0 to 60 time, but for some reason I don't know whether it's the size, but when you put your foot down in this, it just feels faster. I mean, this is a 4-door saloon. You can get your mates in the back and your lanky mates at that, so for it to do that sort of thing is just bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Please don't turn right. Please don't turn right. I ain't turning right because I want to do this. So this is the first island I've encountered on this little trip. How I've avoided an island, I don't quite know, but we'll see what it's like. Road holding. Have to be careful because I don't trust anybody else on the road. That feels really positive. The more I drive it, the more I like it. That's for sure. So, the alloys really suit this car. I know they're aftermarket. I don't usually go in for aftermarket alloys on a car like this, but they really suit it. I'm trying really hard to make sure I don't scuff them. The steering is aided by electronics. I think that really makes the car feel a lot lighter than it actually is, because this is just over 1900 kilograms, so it's a bit of a beast in the weight department, a bit like myself. But it doesn't feel that heavy, and a lot of that I think is down to the electronic steering aids, which just help it feel that bit lighter, so when you're darting through the country lanes it feels better. The steering wheel's nice and chunky, I like that. So it's got all the toys you'd expect, all the cruise control and parking aids, and it'll park itself into a bay or reverse parallel, but to be fair, you can do it quick yourself, so why bother? Yeah, I wouldn't want to play around with this in the ceramics, but just the steel brakes. But the steelies are just more usable anyway. They're not grabby like the ceramic brakes can be. So I certainly wouldn't have paid the extra for ceramics. So my conclusion then, if you're looking for supercar performance but you want your mates along for the ride, I don't think you can get much better. It's just phenomenal. It feels very tight to drive. I think pootling around town, if potholed roads, it would get on your nerves a little bit after a while, but on nice smooth country roads this thing will just dominate. It is so fast, it's comfortable, even though these seats will completely hold you in place, it does feel comfortable. The levels of trim are really nice. It's a nice place to sit in here. You probably can't see because it's pretty dark. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. Winter is coming. Apparently winter has arrived if you watch Game of Thrones. I can see why the owner of this calls it his baby.